Oxford Dictionary defines the word gulf as a deep chasm or inlet of the sea, almost surrounded by land with a narrow mouth. And so the RBC Capital Markets clients descended on Joondalup Resort, where I discovered it was something completely different. It turns out golf was originally invented as a way for angry legless men to use sticks to protect their faraway castles from unwanted guests. It then evolved into the painful sport of deliberately hitting yourself in the ankle with the club, as immortalised here in bronze. This before capturing mainstream attention by adding heads to the clubs and bringing balls into the equation. The first stop of the day was the well-equipped Pro Shop, where players can pick up giant barbecue tongs, some parts for a robot, a trophy that continues to exist yet nobody has won it for 12 consecutive years, or if you're hungry, a tasty iron-covered sandwich. It can be hard to keep track of the number of wrists you have, so players could buy one of these wrist counters and check they had the required number of wrists to be able to play, that number being 2. Some players were frustrated by this 2-wrist rule and resorted to concealing extra wrists when signing in for the day. Before teeing off, it's important to go over the rules of golf. This player was confused on many aspects, namely the 1 club at a time rule, and he also appeared unfamiliar with the colour and texture of grass. From here, it was off for a quick try of your luck on the pokie machines, where players entered a random sequence of numbers in the hope of filling up their bucket-like ball wallets and having their lives changed forever. It was a good day on the punt, with many machines paying out and sparking panic amongst some users. And so the players headed off to play their first holes, where they discovered the resort had supplied a new type of anti-roll giant ball but no giant clubs. The players pushed past this and soon set out about doing golf. Things were hit, things weren't hit, flags were lifted, and balls were dropped when doubts were cast about Newton's law on gravity. 1 o'clock was the signal for the annual I'm a Little Teapot competition to kick off. Entries this year were the traditional full teapot, textbook delivery there. Next is the imitation teapot, yes, well coordinated. The complete tea set with sugar bowl, very nice. The pouring teapot, perfect execution, he's gonna score high. The double spout scarecrow. Put a cozy on him, this is our winner, your 18th century bone china teapot. A highlight of the day was the hole-in-one challenge, giving competitors the opportunity to drive home in what I'm told is a mechanically sound BMW X5. Despite shedding various components in transit to the 8th hole, players were not discouraged from battling for the privilege to take it over the pits and call it their own. Unfortunately, with the closest drive being 3 metres from the hole, the plates were handed in and the car was off to the wreckers. No prestigious prize was needed to encourage numerous entries into this year's Sandcastle Building Challenge. Oh, but unfortunately the judge does not look impressed with the quality of workmanship this year. This year's 12th hole saw players participate in the inaugural Bring 2 Clubs Drop One on the Ground competition. This man was a little confused, walking around in circles like a cat about to sit down. And this one grew frustrated and decided to throw both of his clubs into a quarry. At the end of the day, everyone appreciated the scenery, enjoyed the day off work, and were delighted when it was announced that they were free to keep and drive home their golf carts.
Oh.